Hey loves, Mahania here, and today I'm doing a review of this Swingline Laminator. This was requested by one of my lovely subscribers. I can only compare this Swingline to one other laminator because I've only owned one other laminator, which is a Scotch laminator that is buried in my storage, but I never ever had a problem with that Scotch laminator. I ordered it from Walmart online, and I went in for store pickup because they only sell them online. It was under $20, and I really purchased it because it's pink. I just needed a laminator. I saw that it was inexpensive like the one that I have in storage, so I thought, I'll just go for it and get this laminator. I have had issues with this laminator when laminating small or flimsy items. So when I laminate cardstock, perfectly fine, it runs right through without getting caught up. However, when I laminate something such as a small piece of paper as this, sometimes it will go straight through, other times it will get caught on the rollers, and I've had to open it up at least 5 times so far. So I've made a trick for that, which is using a cut down file folder. I cut it, let's see what the width is. So it is 8 1/4 across, so that it can fit through the laminator. We're going to laminate something for you in just a second. Before we get into that, I want to show you where the power button is. Okay, so we have the on and off switch here, and we have the cold and hot switch here. So if you're using self-laminating pouches, then you will turn it to cold. And if you are using thermal pouches, you're going to use the hot setting. It takes 5 minutes to warm up, and when it's warm, the green indicator light will come on to let you know that the laminator is ready to use. I have a sheet of paper here that I printed. This is regular printer paper, and I have a 4x6 pouch that I will be using. And I also have this little today label that I made, or marker that I made. I just basically printed several different today and months on one page for different page markers that I will be making. I'm going to be using my Recollections adhesive, and this is actually the repositionable tape runner, just in case I make a mistake in the placing. And I'm just going to run it in the middle. And I cut the Y separately so that I can put it over the plaid print. I'm just going to place it as close to the middle as possible, and we'll see if that's good enough. That's the good thing about using the repositionable runner, is that you can reposition whatever it is that you are trying to glue down. Okay, so there we go, and I'm going to place it in the thermal pouch. I'm going to slide it over as close to the edge as possible so that I will only have to cut one edge. Now we are going to laminate it. It is inside of the folder, and I'm just going to set my stopwatch so we can see the actual time it takes for the folder to go through the laminator. Okay. It took 1 minute 18 seconds for it to go through the laminator in the folder, and it didn't seal well, but it's sturdy enough to go back through, so I'm going to send it back through right now, and we can see how long it takes to go through by itself. Okay, so 44.19 seconds by itself. And again, I am just telling you the time that it takes. I can't compare it to another laminator because I don't know the speed of other laminators. And it is sealed very well. The temperature on the outside is just warm to the touch, which is excellent, especially if you have young children, because if they're reaching across your desk or brush against it, it will not burn them. Overall, the laminator is great for the price. It was really inexpensive. So if you're just starting out and you just want to laminate basic, things like page markers or whatever it is that you are doing, I would suggest this laminator. I will be purchasing a more expensive laminator just because I use the laminator so much, and I have sometimes heavy duty, cardstock that I want to laminate, and I know that it will be much better for my use. I hope that I answered the questions that you were wondering about this laminator. If not, please leave me any question you have in the comment section below, or you can always email me. You can leave a comment on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.